Match day 30th to most of the teams in the Premier League is going to come to an end, and over the weekend, that is Saturday, we are going to be geared up for match day 31. Most of the teams are really left with 8 games to go, but teams like Aston Villa, West Ham and very many others have gone to play 31 games. They're left with 7, but most teams are really left with 8 games to go this season. So smash the like button, comment and share if you're watching us for the very first time, and endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David, he is my name, and hope you guys are really doing fine. Smash the like button, comment and share. Let's see close to 300 likes smashing this video as we talk Liverpool getting back on top of the Premier League table. Remember yesterday when Arsenal came in through to play the side of Luton Town, Arsenal beat them by 2-0, and they've been on top of the table until when Liverpool went ahead to really win away. Went away to win at Anfield. It wasn't an easy game because for the lion's share of the game of football was 1-1. That is it. It was 1-1, and it needed that stunner coming in through from McAllister to obviously give Liverpool the well-required lead. And then the likes of Cody Gakpo joined the party to obviously score the third goal to give Liverpool a lead that was really well-deserved. Liverpool came into this game of football with a little bit of much pressure because Arsenal was on top, and you saw to it that amidst them playing the bottom side team, they went ahead to obviously concede, because in the 17th minute, Liverpool led through Darwin Núñez, and then in the 58th minute, in the second half, I think those are 3 minutes in the second half, Sheffield went ahead to level through an own goal coming from Connor Bradley, and then Alexis McAllister went ahead to pull a trigger 18 minutes later. Cody Gakpo sailed it in the 90th minute to make it Liverpool 3 and Sheffield 1. But it was a must win. I don't think that there is a person who was outside there watching this game and expected Sheffield to obviously shock the side of Liverpool. The quality that Liverpool has onto the field of play doesn't give their opponents a chance. That is especially when you're playing against a team like Sheffield, a team that is really on bottom of the table. You know what it means when you're playing at Anfield. Even when Man City was playing at Anfield, you saw the aura, you saw how hostile the audience was, and how they kept pushing to obviously get in the team going. And if it was not because of Darwin Núñez missing out on like 3 clear-cut chances, Man City wouldn't have gone ahead to get points off. Man City wouldn't have gone ahead to get a point at Anfield because Liverpool was all over the place. Now, if I told a team like Man City that is regarded the best team in the world cannot come out and obviously stop the side of Liverpool, then how would you expect the side of Sheffield to obviously stand in the way of a team like Liverpool that has lots of things to offer? When you look at their starting 11, let me show you their starting 11 first and foremost. It was really of pure quality, though they really had to struggle a little bit, obviously, kill off this game of football. But all in all, they went ahead to kill off the game. And when you look at their team, it had Kahela in goal, Bradley right back, Gomez left back, Konate and Virgil van Dijk in the central defense, then McAllister, Soboslai and Gravenberch into the midfield 3. Gravenberch is also back. That's good news for Liverpool. And Salah right forward, then Diaz left forward. Darwin Núñez played as the center forward for the side of Liverpool. When you look at that side and you compare it to this side of Sheffield, what do you expect? All what you expected was 3 points to go all away to the side of Sheffield. Gribich in goal, Holgate, Hamizidic and Robinson back 3, Bogo right wing back, Trusty from Arsenal left wing back, then Hammer, Abasta and Souza midfield 3, and then Mark Ate and Brenton were really doing the needful to obviously lead the line. It was a 3-5-2, meaning that he played with 5 defenders into that game of football. So there was no way they're obviously going to survive. Look at the bench of Liverpool. Cat Jones is back. That is really good for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo on the bench. Harvey Elliott on the bench. Then Robert Robertson is also back on the bench. So they're really having some good players that they can take off the field of play to come up and obviously kill off the game, something that Sheffield really never had. And Sheffield tried to obviously put in a mood and a situation that threatened a little bit Liverpool, but Liverpool was like, we at Anfield, we want to say all bid farewell to our manager with a trophy that he has gonna hit obviously want in a long period of time possible. Let's go to the match stats and see how Liverpool went ahead to dominate this beautiful game of play and what the table is like ever since they've gone ahead to obviously clinch those points in the Premier League. Now, the stats for this game were as follows. 29 shots by Liverpool. You understand, you cannot really survive 29 shots if at all you are Sheffield, unless otherwise your defending is at its best. Then 5 shots by Sheffield, 9 shots on target by Liverpool, and 3 shots on target by Sheffield. 84% passing accuracy, 84% possession by Liverpool. Sheffield had 16%. Oh my God, 16%. 779 passes completed by Liverpool, and Sheffield completed 164 passes. 90% passing accuracy by Liverpool. Oh my God, and Sheffield had 48% passing accuracy, and 6 fouls by Liverpool and 9 fouls by Sheffield. 0 yellow cards to Liverpool, 1 yellow card issued to Sheffield. Then 0 red cards to both sides and 0 offsides in there for you to Liverpool, and 1 offside to the side of Sheffield. 13 corners by Liverpool and 1 corner to Sheffield. So Liverpool had a lion's share of anything positive out of this game, and there is no way Sheffield could really survive. Cody Gakpo's header was really beautiful. I'm just really watching it in here for you, and this season has not all going to be okay for him, but last season, in the last 6 months he played for Liverpool, Cody Gakpo was really that bright spark. But his quality is really undoubted, and he's one of those players that you bet on to really kill off your games in a nick of time. That is Cody Gakpo for you. So we go straight to the table of the Premier League. Liverpool, 30 games. They're having 21 wins, 7 draws and 2 losses, with 28 with 70 goals scored. They've conceded 28, goal difference of 42, and the points are at 70. Then Arsenal, 30 points, 21 games played, 5 draws, 4 losses, 72 goals scored. They've gone ahead to concede 24 goals. Arsenal is the team in the Premier League that's going to concede the least number of goals in the league. That is Arsenal for you. And when you look at the side of Man City, 30 games played, they're having 67 points. They are 3 points off Liverpool, the table leaders, and they are 1 point behind Arsenal, who have gone ahead to place themselves second onto that Premier League table as you look at it. So let no one lie to you that the trophy is yet done. It's not yet done. If Liverpool wins all its remaining games, then they can be really named or declared the champions of 2023-2024. But they have a very huge game over the weekend against Man United at Old Trafford. Today, Man United is going to hate to lose to Stamford Bridge. Angrily, I'm going to come out and obviously dissect that a little bit and really tell you what my thoughts were about that game of football. And you look at that and really understand that all those 3 teams as you see them there, they are left with Tottenham Hotspur, right? They have to play Tottenham Hotspur. Liverpool has to play Spurs. They have to play Aston Villa. They have to play which other side? Newcastle. I think they're done with Newcastle. Arsenal has to play Chelsea, Aston Villa, Tottenham Hotspur, and Man United. Man City has to play Tottenham Hotspur, which other team that is hard they are really to face. I think it's one of the hardest teams they're left with is Tottenham Hotspur. They're going to be playing away at White Hart Lane. Sorry, at the London Stadium. Sorry, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. And if you've been following up the stats for Man City versus Tottenham Hotspur, they've failed to win against this side for a very long period of time. And at the stadium that was known as White Hart Lane, currently known as the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, they've not gone ahead to have a very good go that side, meaning that they've been having problems to win over that side, and that really gives the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool a very good go. And I see Man City recovering, going past two teams. Way back, it was always possible for them to come out and really win all these matches, especially if at all it was a two-horse race. But this time round, it's a three-horse race. Don't expect Liverpool to drop points and even Arsenal drop. Don't expect Arsenal to drop points and Liverpool drop. Last season, if there was a third force in that title race, Man City wouldn't have gone ahead to win it because they only had to face Arsenal. And when Arsenal capitulated and imploded, you know what happened. It resulted into something very, very ugly for the side of Arsenal, and Man City went ahead to triumph. So this time round, there is a third horse in the race, that is Liverpool, and they're really topping the table. And the fixtures of Liverpool are really self-explanatory. Man United over the weekend, and they still have to play Atalanta in the midweek. That might really affect them a little bit as they host Crystal Palace. That is really a very good chance for them to be playing at home after playing away in Europe. Then they'll play away at Atalanta, and then they'll play Fulham. Now, this is going to be one of the trickiest games for Liverpool, I tell you. If you're a Liverpool fan, keep your eye onto the game of Fulham. From Italy, you are coming to play against Fulham, and Fulham have gone ahead to obviously look a good side at their stadium. They've gone ahead to beat Arsenal there, so Liverpool has to really wait a little bit. There is a Merseyside derby against Everton. How will Liverpool really perform? They have to play West Ham. West Ham at their stadium is another hard nut to crack, and there is Tottenham Hotspur 4th of May, then Aston Villa, then Wolverhampton Wanderers. So the last 4 games of Liverpool are really tricky. Wolverhampton Wanderers can come in through and obviously put in a shift, but the beauty is that Liverpool is going to be playing at home. But the game of West Ham, watch out for these games if you're a Liverpool fan. Everton hosting Liverpool. This is West Ham hosting Liverpool. Liverpool is going to be playing 3 games away from home consecutively. Fulham away, Everton away, and West Ham away. 3 consecutive games away from home. In this period, you wouldn't really like to see these games really come up. Liverpool, Tottenham, another one to watch out for, and Aston Villa plus Wolves. So the last 4 games are really going to be tricky for the side of Liverpool, and they need to obviously charge up to the levels. I know people are saying only that will beat. Guys, don't underestimate any team in the game of football, especially in the Premier League. In the Premier League, any team can come in through and really throw in a shocker that you'll never forget. Now, let's obviously have something concerning McAllister. To me, he was even my man of the match. He put up a show that showed how an absolute steal it was for Liverpool to sign him from Brighton. And this is what we have. Game by numbers. Sorry, McAllister had the following to say. He said, "The most important thing is my goal, help to win the game. That's so important. I don't know about revenge against Man United on Sunday, but for sure it will be an important game for us because we want to win something. We have to win every game. That's the aim. I'm really happy for Cody Gakpo. He's been working so hard. He's one of those guys that is always positive and a good leader for the group. Very happy for him and the goal and the team. That is the guy called McAllister. He's one of the best performing players at the side of Liverpool. And when you look at what is going to say about Man United, that about revenge, Manchester United went ahead to knock out Liverpool from the FA Cup. Dramatic 4-3 win. The same thing United is going to hate to face when they're playing against Chelsea today. Chelsea is going to hate to leave it late, like how Amad Diallo went ahead, obviously, gate it in for the club of Man United. Now, when you look at everything, I was going to talk about Man United. It's not going to be an easy tie. It's one of those games that you believe if United raise up to the occasion and put in the energy, there is no way Liverpool is really going to obviously get that lead and really take 3 points from Old Trafford. A prayer that Arsenal fans would have gone ahead to say that Man United, please save us, and see to it that you beat the side of Liverpool and we really get up and running as the side. So, for Liverpool at Old Trafford, I don't see them really getting 3 points. If you're an Arsenal fan, even if they draw, all your prayers will be to win on a Saturday as you take on Brighton. If you win on as you take on Brighton, obviously, you know what is going to happen. What is going to happen is simple. Arsenal will go on top of the Premier League table again, and they'll be having 71 points. If Liverpool loses to Man United or draw, it'll also be having 71 or remaining at 70. So, if you're an Arsenal fan, what do you want? I think any points dropped by Liverpool and Arsenal continues to win will be a plus to the side of Liverpool, and any Liverpool fan will be like, we want a miracle at Old Trafford, something that's going to be hard for them. Amid this United having injuries of the central defenders, Varane, Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez, and Evans, trust me, they are going to put up a fight. Why? These are games that will obviously get United in the talking points, that the team that stood in the way of Liverpool to obviously clinch the trophy is Man United. So that's how good that can be for Man United. And I think United have gone ahead to lose today to Chelsea in a very bad way. It is really very, very ugly that United failed to defend once again 80 seconds. When they're playing against Brentford last weekend on Saturday, we failed to defend 3 minutes. This time round, we failed to defend 60 to 1 minute and 20 seconds. We failed to defend that. And that was really one of those moments that were really uncalled for. Two penalties given to Chelsea, like they did against Man City. They obviously got 2 penalties, and Carl Palmer went ahead to convert them. So it was really an ugly loss for the club of Man United, and I'm going to hate to see some fans that support Man United coming out and saying, oh, those were not penalties. I tell you, all those were penalties because of the sloppiness of the players like Anthony. How do you go ahead and really do that, such a tackle into the box? How do you do that? And who does that? Who does that? You know, I'm watching the same incident here that I'm talking about. So I support Man United. I admit all those were penalties, and Diego Dallo needed to do the needful into that side of football. But I think they are going to look a better side when they are playing at Old Trafford, and I think they are playing for the 6th position. Champions League football is normal. It's normal, and it's not really going to go the way they've going to hate to plan their season for. So Carl Palmer has going to hate to score a hat-trick, and guess what? His goal, his hat-trick, has gone ahead to take him to a different tally altogether. And no doubt, he is the best Chelsea player this season. Talented, and he has gone ahead to play 25 Premier League games. He has 16 goals and 8 assists. Guys, that number is insane. And if at all you know and support Bukayo Saka, his position at the English national team is really under threat because he has gone ahead to bring in one of the best performers in here from the Premier League in his position, that is Carl Palmer, whose quality is really undoubted. And in the EFL Cup, 6 games played, 2 goals and 2 assists. So he's already having close to 20 goals this season, and this is his first debut season at Chelsea, and he's really writing his name up there in the stars to see to it that he's one of the most talked about players in the league. So kudos to Chelsea, having gone ahead to lose uglily against Burnley, because for me that draw was not supposed to be. It was supposed to be a win for Chelsea. It was a hard-fought win for Chelsea, and the injuries at Man United are really surging up. today they went ahead to get more too. Varane and Evans. Can you imagine? So that is really bad and ugly. So it is one of those things that he'll never want to obviously talk about, and see to it that you really put in a show at any moment that's going to have to be called in through. But for that game over the weekend, Arsenal fans will be supporting Man United. I know, something that is really unrare, but I tell you, they are going to drop points. They are going to go drop points at Old Trafford, and Man United is going to put in and pull in a shocker. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Liverpool 3, Sheffield 1. I welcome in the comment section below. Man United have been really destroyed by Carl Palmer, and he's going to hit to score a hat-trick, taking his tally to 16 goals this season. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Good morning. Those that are not going to hit to sleep, those going to bed, good night. See you when you see me. I'm out, my mates. And don't forget to subscribe, because you want to hit that magic number of subscribers. 21,000 subscribers is what you're calling in for, and now we are really having 20,600.